when the man say give it to the man, when you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So they fully make you now carry now so you can go convince your friend.
Yeah, when I give it to the man, the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right. So one of my friends called me.
And the same man you going to now?
Yeah, the same man.
And the man say one for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then they are two now.
In a jeep.
In a jeep. Then they are two.
A big jeep.
Yeah.
That one.
Black BG. Four doji. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the whole town now. You can judge people.
I just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people like come here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you double in the question, you say when I move from here, I'll free. You say when I move from here, I'll free. You say one talk again. I wanted to make a whole talk clear to you, but you double in the question. Hi, I'm looking, hi, you looking, hi, looking. Then you want force another more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to again. And said they call me to the office. I go explain.
I think you explain to me that you come to get fair. You say you get a tea to the man. After you get a tea to the man, you come now. So what next now?
For me, I will not fair.
Nobody, you getting very. You say asking you too much question. Hey, just explain things. Say make your egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you,
okay, I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then do.
Okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go ahead now.
Go to school. The English say I need the English.
Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Sorry.
Say Ali, you take time. You take time.
I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay.
I said I can take time to
explain. Yeah, okay.
A lovely, lovely, lovely day. Right here on the OK Conversation on OKFM 99.5. At 4 o'clock, we will have a team from the Ministry of Public Works talking everything public works, paid for, as a matter of fact. So the overpasses that were launched today, everything will be part of the discourse. The different roads all across the country. We go detail, step by step, small into everything for 2 hours. Before that, we'll talk the issues that matter. Shortly, we have with us veteran journalist Frank Sinwola. There is a major concern. I've been hearing people talking about this, but he has seen something that he believes deserves the attention of the public. So he will join me here shortly after all of the introductions. What my producers? What I saw that there's a boy came up with what's his name? That's I please. I hope we have that song. As that boy, if we have I won't play today. It sounds like bees. Eh? Oh, okay, no, sorry, leave it. But because the man said tete, that is routine. But tete that him on body para. Oh, you thought about it? Okay, leave it. See. But I'm an issue. If I just tete minute, an issue. So, but leave it. If other things there, then let leave it. But just like that sound, so you can edit the song for me, please. Yeah, edit it tomorrow. I will play. Like I just saw small clips of the song. I was like, oh, but whatever I need to. They see me who made that. I know Dream. How you send the money and get I can. And he saw her again. A little she came. I see man. Text me the man. It just slipped my mind. Okay, the OK conversation on OKFM 99.5. That's how we do it, man. You know, we gotta spice it up sometimes. What a minute made this song that I for, man. That made this song too. Let me see the man. Okay, native. Yeah, bring a song. Yeah, let me just play that. I will not put it all on. I just want to. You know, you're too angry in this country. Even the former president said, everybody just so let's do something about me. Let me laugh some more. Okay. This is the OK Conversation. Share the video. Invite others to join in. We are right here. A whole lot of important things to talk about. And so we are here. Very much here. Well, let me be taking my break yet. Let's take our break with our sponsors. When we come back, the issues that matter. No, it's not break yet. Let's do this one quickly. Let's do this one very quickly. Okay. Today is already the 2nd day of September. Wow. We're going small. So we know now that Ghana's President John Mahama has fired the country's Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo following a recommendation by an inquiry. She had been on suspension since April after complaints were lodged against her in petitions by 3 individuals, with the president setting up a 5-member committee to investigate. The commission found that grounds of stated misbehavior had been established and recommended her removal from office. The presidency said in a statement on Monday, Ms. Torkornoo has dismissed the allegations as unfounded and politically motivated. A landslide has killed at least 370 people in the remote Mara Mountains in Western Sudan, a UN official has told the BBC. Antoine Girard, the UN's deputy humanitarian coordinator for Sudan, said that it was hard to assess the scale of the incident or the exact death toll as the area was very hard to reach. Sudan Liberation Movement Army SLMA, the armed group in control of the affected area, had earlier said as many as 1,000 people could have died. Then let's come to this one in Burkina Faso, where the ruling junta has unanimously passed a law criminalizing homosexuality with prison sentences of up to 5 years. The measure is part of sweeping reforms to family and citizenship legislation. It marks a major shift for human rights in a West African nation where homosexuality had been legal until the junta seized power after 2 coups in 2022. Neighboring Mali enacted a comparable law in 2024. Across Africa, more than 30 countries now ban same-sex relations. Ghana and Uganda have also tightened their anti-homosexuality laws in recent years, despite global criticism. Indeed, share the video, invite others to join and tell us where you're watching from, where you're listening from. This is the OK Conversation on OKFM 99.5. We are right here doing what we know how to do. Let's take this break with some of our sponsors. Okay, let's take this quick break right here with some of our sponsors. And we will be back.
Things are on me with an emergency. How do I manage again?
But I know. Why are you sitting here just talking by yourself?
Julie, I need money quick. I want to go find somebody to credit me. Then I will pay them as soon as I get paid with the more in.
EcoBank can credit you, but the only thing you have to pay in 1 month, and the good thing, the interest are just 3%.
For you?
Yeah, just go to any EcoBank branch and you ask for the form to enroll you on their salary advance platform. When they get you the form, you fill it up and you make sure your HR sign it. Then you take that form back to the bank. After you carry it to the bank, they will send you a message to let you know that you're already on the platform. Then you can use the *326# and request for 50% of your salary. Instantly, you will receive it.
Wow, just like that? Pray edit to more money, Judy. I'm going to the bank to pick up the phone quick.
Yo, go get the form quick. In less than 1 week, you receive the money. And what I like about it, and they can't even ask you for collateral set.
I go with there right now, no wasting time, oh.
I'm not saying you must not go there right now. You must make sure you pay the bank money back.
Hey, Judy, that you talking so, I will pay back quick so I can credit again. EcoBank not easy, oh. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Thank God for my life, man. I'm here relaxing in my own house. God, thank you, Papa.
Hey, Yakpawulo. It's new horse business. People can even hear. Yeah. But well, Yakpawulo, I want to ask you, I hope you not pay your real property tax the way you just pressing the horse whole day. I hope you not pay, oh.
Real property waiting? Bali, man, you get away. Let me enjoy my labor and my sweat. You know how I'm putting the horse here? Look at you. What did my horse get to do a real property tax? Or I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, Yakpawulo. But you don't know that our country law, the Liberia Revenue Code say anybody who get horse, empty land or farm land, you must pay tax on them to the Liberia Revenue Authority. The only people can say LRA. That tax, that's what the LRA people call the real property tax. And you're supposed to pay it.
Oh, well, my own personal property. I say somebody who they want to pay my labor, my sweat. You know how much I spend on the horse? $10,000. I get all my receipt then, one by one.
So in the minute people that 10,000, then for the whole year, you know that only $25 or the equivalent in Liberian dollar, like you will pay to the LRA as your real property tax, depending on the rate, like you will pay as your real property tax to the LRA.
Oh, don't tell me that, man.
I'm telling you.
Just 25, huh? The money where I go to my labor, Papa.
$25.
But that money not plenty money, man.
You see? And the good thing is, you can pay it between January 1 to June 30 every year. So that whole 6 months you get to pay that $25 on your property. What you say you spend 10,000 for $25 for that whole time.
But then I go into LRA now to go start my process. What? That's more than money. I think you say I can be paid so gonna 500, but 25 of man.
$25 yeah, imagine every year. Man say I just pay my real property tax on my shop in town. My house where I get into arson. And I also pay on that man land what I told you say I bought in Pont Ganta that time. I pay also on it.
They think it be happening same. Woman or man how they all leading me in the tax payment penny. Real property tax. I on my way now to LRA real estate tax division to go pay my real property tax. Yeah, I want noise. More taxes, more development.
Pay tax. We all enjoy.
Welcome back. This is the OK Conversation on OKFM 99.5. Yep. Shortly, Frank Sinwola will join us just as he comes in. Let's take this one. It is titled by Native.
Get your songs on my LIB songs.
She got it, boss. She got it.
Okay. Okay, that's the part of the song right there. It's interesting, right? Like when we listening to the beats. Yes, indeed, Liberian music to the world. Okay.
I mean, they do be my credit for my phone, my bond, no matter calling you on the money. I say, you see it?
I received the money for Sonic came out.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, baby. It was
You know you're not coming, why you not tell me? Man, I'm not even maybe don't stop it. I swear. My God, I swear. You know what I saw in my home? You are there. She bad, she wicked, she demonic.
She not français. Franck again do that thing, she français. She get bossy. She not français. Franck again do that thing, she français.
Yeah. It's danceable for those of you who go to club. It's a danceable one for you. How the man send him money? And she can. Man, calling out, you pull a phone off like that. She fancy because of that behavior. Let's go. Let's listen to it. Let me go back.
I mean, they do be my credit for my phone, my bond, no matter calling you on the money. I say, you see it?
I received the money for Sonic came out. Yeah, baby. It was
You know you're not coming, why you not tell me? Man, I'm not even maybe don't stop it. I swear. My God, I swear. You know what I saw in my home? You are there. She bad, she wicked, she demonic.
She not français. Franck again do that thing, she français. She get bossy. She not français. Franck again do that thing, she français.
Okay. Let's bring it on. Yeah, that's the part. You can feel the song, right? That's innovation. You can make anything to make music. Eh? Look at for long. Man, this message. Difficulty saying I can read. Yeah. It is not for radio. We have with us Frank Sinwola. Let's go to him. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Julius.
It has been a very little while. For some of you who may not know him, Frank Sinwola is one of the pillars of journalism in Liberia that a whole lot of us look up to. And whenever we see him around, we revere him. for what he has been able to do in the profession over the years. So we say welcome again, sir.
Yeah, Julius, I think you're called a walking guest.
Yeah, a walking guest.
And it's been triggered by something as, I'm a patriotic Liberian, beside being a professional independent journalist. And I came, to put our authorities, particularly our Monrovia City authorities, city police, on the spot. About 30 minutes ago, I was walking on Mecklin Street towards Ashman Street. And I eat bitter cola. I always like to have a reserve. And I observe a lady.
Why do you eat?
Oh, no, it's healthy. I interviewed.
In terms of what?
It thins the blood. It reduces pressure, and eventually, there have been scientific studies.
Yeah, and also there are other benefits too.
Yes,
social
good for both men and women. Stimulates.
Yeah. So do you also take it for that reason?
Of course, for everything that is healthy.
Okay.
Yes, I in fact interviewed Chinese doctor on this. There were research done and information that is available even in some scientific journals as well.
Okay.
But on the issue, as I walk towards Ashman Street, I observe a woman rolling a wheelbarrow, and she was briefly stopped, and another woman who wanted to buy bitter cola. The French people call it petit cola. So I too stopped because I saw it. I wanted to keep some, and but I observed that she was swarmed by city police people who were enforcing this new policy, they say, of not allowing people to sell on the street.
Was she pushing a wheelbarrow?
She was rolling a wheelbarrow towards the Mecklin Street down the hill waterside, and she wasn't stationary. So the woman tried to intervene, and I added my voice, and I told him, I said, but this is not fair. The woman is not stationary, so allow her to sell the bitter cola. Oh, they got enraged, and I got all the insult. But for me, I'm a pacifist, so I don't mind insults, but I try to pursue the dissuasion. No reasoning could prevail. And then...
so what were they trying to do to seize her
wheelbarrow? To seize, first they took her megaphone. At that time, the megaphone wasn't on. They took her megaphone and they wanted to seize the whole wheelbarrow with bitter cola, her goods in the wheelbarrow. So after I saw them being so unreasonable, I took a few steps backward as a journalist. I took a few shots.
And they didn't know that you were a journalist?
I told them I was a journalist. Okay. Later on, I even had to take my ID card, press ID card. And then the city police began filming me and describing me as somebody who obstructing, the work of the city police. That is a complete lie. I've never done that. I covered the Civil War. I covered riots and other things. I know the work of the security forces. I wasn't violent. So I insisted that, or demanded, I wanted my phone. They took the phone, and then another officer crossed the road with it. And in fact, I told them they have violated my right. Because not even being a journalist, that public space, I had the right to take picture. But for the mentality of our society and even our security forces, I told them I'm a journalist, identify myself. They recognized that I was a journalist, I was Francis Ola and other things. So they took the phone across the road.
They took your phone from you?
Yeah. Okay. And try to delete the photos, and as I told them not to delete my photo, or not to meddle. But I'm a private phone, and they continued for about 5-6 minutes. And the lady said she successfully deleted the photo, and they handed me back my phone. So it tells me something. With all the efforts made to discipline and train our security forces, let me be particular, the Monrovia City Police, I'm afraid we're heading for trouble. Because in the first place, the enforcement was done without much, little or no education. Secondly, it's now stationary still. The wheelbarrow is not stationary at that point. The lady is moving about the street, rolling her wheelbarrow as she moves. Those who are interested in bitter cola, buy the bitter cola. You know, and I got all the insult, all the vulgar language, all I mean. I never abused them. I only told them they were doing wrong and they should do better than that. It's a bad public relations for the Monrovia City Police and even the national security.
So did they take the wheelbarrow away?
Well, as they saw me very determined, as I was trying to demand getting back my phone, after the city police officer said she could successfully delete it and handed me back my phone, I said I was going to put them on record. And as I turned around, I saw the lady rolling. I think even other passersby, you know, the issue claimed their attention. Apparently, because of the pressure, the lady was rolling back with a wheelbarrow down Mecklin Street towards Waterside.
Okay, I'm trying to get the spokesperson for City Hall to explain to us what are they really supposed to be doing. Who should they really be enforcing?
Yeah, and they're doing live, which is, you know, as a professional journalist, you can concoct that kind of thing. They knew I was trying to interview on behalf of the lady, and they put me on video. And they're going to pay the price for that legally. They put me on video, and the city police officer was behind the phone and saying, "Oh, he obstructing city police operation, blah, 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 blah."
Okay.
You know how things go viral on video, and I'm going to take them up.
Okay, let me speak with Vanny Diggs on this. Vanny went off. Let me speak with Vanny Diggs on this. What are the city police supposed to be doing? Who are they supposed to be enforcing these regulations on? It's important for us to know. Did he say okay? Well, I don't know. Okay.
And Julius, let me just make a point. You know, as a journalist throughout my career, I've been very special and sensitive to libel and slandering people, high or low. And it's just a caveat. That city police officer who was filming me, characterizing me as disrupting or obstructing their operation. If that video appears on the social media or whatever medium they use, I'm going to take legal action. Yes, because I take my character, my reputation very, very serious.
Okay, we're trying to get the spokesman. I just wanted to know what are they supposed to be doing? Who are they enforcing this regulation on? Okay, we have Vanny Diggs with us now. Vanny, welcome. Hello, Vanny, welcome.
Julius, good afternoon.
Sorry that we are getting you just on an impromptu basis. I'm reaching out to find out the city police and the removal of marketers from certain parts of the city center. Can you give us any information on how it is being done, who is being prevented from selling where, if you have that information?
Okay, just a minute. So, over the last several weeks, the city corporation, through the city police, have been in the street enforcing city ordinances. And the primary reason is to ensure that there is orderliness in the city of Monrovia, is to maintain order in our streets. Just a couple of days ago, we were on Metley Street. You will agree with me that the convergence of vendors on Metley Street has actually been a major problem for the free flow of traffic and also the free flow of pedestrians on the sidewalk. People have encroached not only the sidewalk, but rather they are on the main road, thus preventing the free flow of traffic. So over the last several weeks, we have been intensifying efforts to ensure that these places are giving some facelift, making sure that vendors are not where they're not supposed to be. We've been working along with the leadership of the Petty Traders Union to make sure that they can also work alongside with their people. The city corporation visited 5 marketplaces across the city, and also the Douala market, Joe Bag, and other marketplaces, and identified at least 500 spaces available, enough to take 500 people. So we convened a meeting with the leadership of the Petty Traders Union, letting them know the developments regarding getting people off the streets to fill those places.
Okay.
So these have been some of the latest efforts to make sure that there is orderliness in the city of Monrovia.
So on places like Mecklin Street, is it that no one is supposed to sell there, right?
Yeah, so on top of my head, Julius, I don't want to provide something that wouldn't be accurate, but on top of my head, Meckley Street is one of the prohibited places, undesignated locations for vending activities. There are other streets that I will have to get the full list to just share with you, but Meckley Street falls within the undesignated zones for vending activities.
So, in terms of moving sellers, I mean people who sell in the wheelbarrows, are they also part of those who should not be selling at those places?
So the people who are the moving vendors are also not supposed to be stationed there. You're not supposed to stop there to even transact, because that place is considered a no-go zone for vending activities. Okay. It is different from you moving and then in the allowed zones, and then you are carrying on your activities. But like I said, when I hang off the phone with you, I'm very hopeful that I will share the full listing of the prohibited zones. Okay,
finally, the main reason I called was because there was some kind of, I would say, altercation between some city police officers and veteran journalist Frank Sinwola, who was trying to intervene on behalf of a lady allegedly on Mecklin Street there, and I don't know if they've said that to you or if you heard that information. If not, perhaps you could make some follow-up as per what the altercation was about.
Yes, certainly. When the lady from your station called me behind the scene and told me what has happened regarding Frank Sinwola, I said, but then that's his account. What we will do is to make some follow-up and establish what has happened within that belt. And certainly we will come back to communicate with the public on what actually happened. That is his account. We will establish the veracity of what actually transpired sometimes this afternoon, and then we will get back to you to let you know what happened, because I was not on the scene. Julius, you are in the studio, you were not on the scene. It is his account, and we have to establish the authenticity of what actually transpired there.
Okay. Vanny, thanks so kindly for taking my call.
Thank you so much, my dear brother. You've been very balanced on this.
Okay, but on the other one, I was not balanced. Eh?
Yeah, you had a video that you published recently.
My man, better move on. See you. Yeah. So I think and I don't know how they did the communication in terms of awareness and all of that, but he's saying those places, even those who are moving around should not. You can pass, but you can stop to do business there.
Well, like you say, you on the radio every day and you're not aware. I don't know how the common wheelbarrow hauler, transacting her business down waterside will know. And the fact that as the wheelbarrow was moving, the lady even wanted to buy, and I too. The thing is open, bitter cola. But I think there's something fundamental wrong with our policy, communicating policies and enforcement. That particular area, within less than 5-10 meters, there's a drove of city police officers there. Sitting down, literally doing nothing. Take a ride or walk down the Johnson Street Bridge, from Johnson Street down to Gabriel Tucker Bridge. They filled. People go there depositing waste, and you have no city police officers. And the disgrace on the city is so profound. I took pictures from there almost 3 years ago. I was just looking at it the other day. And what exists descending the Providence Island is even more than when I took the picture. So sometimes I wonder what our authorities and policy makers and leaders trying to achieve in this. There's something they call discretion for security officers. The woman who came in to buy the bitter cola tried to intervene earlier. I, as someone who got attracted by the bitter cola and saw what was happening, tried to intervene. Yeah? So, I just can't understand,
Okay. So what we'll do, we will continue to follow it and perhaps hear from the perpetrators themselves.
I hope you can do that, and I hope you can do that with the city police and the officers. But I'm sorry if Fanny is going by. I'd like to restate my point. The city police officers who were taking video of me and the commentary that accompanied the video.
So what you're saying is that commentary was false?
That commentary was absolutely false. You even asked the witnesses. I was not obstructing the work of the city police officers. And if they use that video footage on any medium, my character, my reputation, I will defend it legally.
Okay.
So it's a caveat.
Okay. Thanks so kindly, sir, for passing by. Okay. Let's go to Massa Kanetele. Massa has some updates from the case, the arson case. I think at some point it has come to an end to some level. Let's hear what Massa has for us on this. This is the OK Conversation. We have a whole lot to talk about. Massa, welcome.
Thank you, Julius, and good afternoon, everyone.
Okay. What do we need to know about this high-profile arson case? Where is it now?
Yes, the high-profile arson case involving a former speaker and other lawmakers and some other defendants appear in court today. As you can remember, on Monday, September 1st, there was a document circulating around about this rate of statutory, the Justice Chamber Kim Seto will equally deny, and also amalgamate that they seem defendants involved in this case have filed. So those documents, those petitions were denied by the justice in chamber. And today the case will resume today as per the lower court, judge, citation, because the last time they were in court, which was just late last week, they asked for time that they wanted to peruse the evidence that the prosecution had filed to them because it was given to them lately. And so they asked for time, and the judge said on the 2nd of September will resume the case, which was done today. And then in court today again, the defense lawyer filed another motion to suppress, meaning the same motion that was filed at the magistrate court. You remember that they were asking that all evidence that the prosecutors or prosecution presented, it should be suppressed, and now the evidence was there, or the procedure that were used in stamping these evidence were not the right procedure. So it's the same thing that they pleaded today in the court A before Judge Roosevelt Willie, that 32 counts motion to file. A very long trial today that they want, because it's a similar thing that is cited initially at the magistrate court, that the way they sampled the evidence were not the right way. In fact, NSA, the National Security Agency, not supposed to be part of an investigation. It's not their duty, and that these people were allegedly tortured, sodomized, according to Arthur Johnson, they were sodomized, and that their phones and property were illegally seized from them without court order. However, the prosecution in response denied these claims, and in fact, they consolidated most of the counts that they were repeating. They felt that they're repeating the same thing in a count that made the count more or plenty. So they consolidated like 1, 2, 3, consolidated and respond as one. They said that there was the issue of they asked the court for a certain seizure warrant. They did that, and that with the issue of NSA participating in an investigation, it is authority or the prerogative of the Ministry of Justice to ask the NSA, especially with their complexity and their technology, if they are needed, they can come on board. The Ministry of Justice can ask them to come. And the issue of sodomy and torture of the defendants, the ministry said, or the prosecutor said, that with the protocol or the laws that Liberia is to, they cannot get involved in any of these things. And these are things that the defense have raised at the magistrate court during the preliminary hearing or examination, and it was passed on and came to this place. And so they are asking the court, or they are asking the judge, the prosecution is asking the judge to dismiss and deny that motion so that they can proceed with the trial.
Okay. And so at this point, is the case at a standstill or what?
Well, what we expect to happen, Julius, because this is another motion, and once the trial is ongoing, a motion is filed, the court got to clear the motion before they proceed in the main trial. So the motion, the judge will rule on it on the 4th, September 4th, that will be Thursday. The motion, whether to grant it, to suppress evidence, or to deny the evidence. So if that happens, if it goes either way, when it is denied, we expect that the prosecutor, the defense will go to the Supreme Court as well. That's what we are expecting. If it goes against them, they will go to the Supreme Court. So if it is denied, then a trial can be proceeded with. If they don't try to go to the Supreme Court or Justice in Chamber.
Okay. Massa, thanks so kindly for providing that education for us. Okay, that's Massa Kane Tele there. Let's take, Franklin is informing me that there is tension allegedly building up in Ganta as a result of the death of a motorcyclist. Let's see if we can speak with Franklin Dolokwi right now on the line from Ganta, Nimba County. Franklin, you just messaged me, Franklin. Okay, we have Franklin Dolokwi with us. Franklin, welcome. This is the OK Conversation. How are you?
I'm okay, Julia. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you just messaged me talking about tension building up in Ganta as a result of the death of a motorcyclist. Tell us what's happening.
So, like you rightly said, on several occasions, motorcyclists in the county, they have been killed where their bags have been taken away. But this time around, this 22 years old motorcyclist, his name was Jason Rowland. He was living around the Pearson community. So he was a trainee. He was learning how to fix soap. There's a soap factory and he was working.
Okay.
So over the weekend, his friend took his motorbike and brought the bike to him. So he had to go on traffic, which was on Saturday night. So around the CNC wearing district number 8, there were those two guys, he was carrying them as passenger. He had to jump on him and they killed him. They took his motorcycle away. So it was Sunday morning now when residents of the CNC community around Ganta Highway, Ganta Secretary Highway is in district number 8. When they arrived, they were going on the farm. When they saw the body, they had to inform the police in Ganta. It was practically under the body had been identified, and those two suspects were informed by the police commander in Bon County that those two suspects, they have been arrested accordingly in Banga. But the cyclists too, they are demanding that they are threatening to set the police station ablaze in Ganta in demand of justice. They are claiming that this is not the first of their kind. On some occasion, motorcyclists in Ganta and other parts of Nima country, they have been killed where their bodies have been taken away. Just be the number of 8 within less than a year where cyclists have been murdered in cold blood and their motorbike have been taken away by their killers.
So when you talked about tension building up, what is happening exactly? What are the cyclists doing?
So the cyclists, what they did between Ganta, Bonkale, before reaching to Sokopa, around the Payne Junction, they wanted to block the road. So there was no way for car to enter from Banga to enter Ganta, or for car to leave from Ghana to go Banga. And they also can block the road from Secretary, between Secretary and Ganta, and between Ganta and Secretary and the Ganta police station, where number 3 are come to a standstill, because the Secretary, as you speak, PSU from Banga Regional Hall, they arrived here, but they try to engage the Secretary to make sure that peace exists between them. But most of them, according to the report, the Secretary, they say, no, this is not the first time, this is the 8th time, where they are claiming that their colleagues have been killed, but they are perpetrators and there have been no justice for them. So the Secretary, they are vowed to go on, as we speak, they are on the rampage and they are demanding for justice.
Okay, so that means the individual was allegedly killed between Bong and Nimba.
Yes, he was killed around between Ganta and Secretary. That's an area called CNC Junction. Where he given a mean quota to go to district number 8. They ran that bell there where they killed him and they took it back. They tried to make their way to go Bon County and they went, they were arrested around, there's a town called Bunadin, is in district number 8, where Senator Nyato from. So the Secretary, because those guys, they were selling the new Bajaj motorbike 100,000. So the Secretary said, no, but we are seeing blood on this motorbike and you're selling motorbike 100,000. Why will they go on? So it was on that when the Secretary tried to acquire what happened, there were a alarm blew.
Oh, okay. Franklin, thanks so kindly for letting us know, and please be safe there in Ganta.
Yeah, thank you. So as we speak, Banga Regional Hall, PSU, they have been deployed here to maybe man the property because more often whenever there's a tension, cyclists or a grieved resident of Ganta, they always go on a rampage to set the police station at blaze. So
yeah, so they're trying to protect that.
Officers are being deployed to protect this legal facility.
Yeah, and y'all please offer me land in Ganta, man. Y'all give me land.
So Julius, the interesting part was Samuel Hart, who is the city mayor, and Samuel Brown, who is the district representative, along with Nami Mendy, who is a police commander. They have gone there to talk with the cyclists, so they called them and they are having emergency meeting with the second. Like, oh, they are cautioning them that they shouldn't go on the rampage.
Okay. Good. We'll keep our eyes on that. But I was also saying that you people in Ganta there should give me land. Y'all give me land.
Yes. Okay, Julius.
Look. Thank you so kindly, Franklin Dolokwi there. Well, okay. Okay. I don't. The guests are here. So we got to take some calls. I'm not talking anything today. All my thing I was supposed to turn on nowhere. So you heard the different things. So let's bring a few pieces of news. So the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, they issue a statement to the other report. We'll come to all of that tomorrow. The opposition Congress of Democratic Change has accused the government of orchestrating a politically motivated plot against its survival as a registered political party, as its national headquarters was demolished just days before the National Elections Commission's annual inspection of party offices. Okay. Finance and Development Planning Minister Augustine Gafuan has disclosed that a team from the U.S. government's Millennium Challenge Corporation, MCC, will arrive in Liberia on September 22 for an official mission aimed at assessing Liberia's readiness to benefit from its second MCC compact. The administration of the University of Liberia has attended a General Assembly of the U.S. Staff Association, OSA, assuring the association that productive conversations will continue with OSA. So we'll see. Perhaps I could bring in the Staff Association on tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. So let's take some of the calls. 777-995-555-995-995. We'll continue with all of the other discussions on tomorrow. As our guests will be walking in, these people are paying for their time. So 777-700-995. Let's see who's right here. Welcome.
Yeah, Judah. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Is it Wilson Johnson?
Hello?
Hello, what's your name?
Hello?
I am hearing you. I don't know how you're hearing me. Hello?
Hello?
Something is wrong. Hello?
Hello?
Sorry. Let's take another one here. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Julius.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. Let me appreciate you for this platform.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Aman Correspondent Daily, and I joined the conversation saying lecturer this month 15.
Mm-hmm.
My concern is in relation to the case involving the lawmakers relative to the burning of the capital building. You know, we look forward to a speedy trial. We look forward to the finality of this case, but we are concerned and seriously disappointed on grounds that our lawmakers, particularly Abu, has been constantly involved with negativity since.
Oh no, sorry, we're not. We're not going there. It is not on the platform that one can happen. You're not going into the case to start deciding who guilty and who did it and didn't. No, it's not possible. Sorry. Welcome. Let's hear you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good evening, Julius. This is Emmanuel Jimmy. I'm telling from West Coast.
Go ahead.
Julius, it is a start but to home begging according to what people are saying for the second police and the national police need to follow things. Not everybody in the country are middle class or are rich. There are people who can stand on the street every day to hustle people they even get to arrest us from there in their place. But the national police is carry to the security as a whole is policy. Even the woman can eat for food. They are $1 and the woman can go to that food.
The what? You said the player can eat what? Where particularly is that place? Yeah, but according to the spokesman of City Hall, People should not be selling down there, stationary, moving. You should not stop to sell that.
Everybody don't have the hay. People is talking, people is
Yeah, he said people should go in the marketplaces. He said they have identified 500 spots across different markets in Monrovia. So are you saying that people should sell anywhere, everywhere?
People should sell because for no job available. So when you say for the street, you sell what you're sending to survive.
Okay. Thanks so kindly. Let's take a few other people. We can do 5 quick ones and we'll go to our guests. Welcome.
Yeah, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Morris Munya calling you from Arson Street. Yeah, Chief, concerning the issue of the city police, right? I don't know how these guys really want to say, I'm a motorcycle or tricyclist. Chief, I don't really know. You people, you the journalists, people are looking at this issue like, I don't know, it is not serious. But the suppression of the police, right, against us.
But how you say we looking at it like it is not serious? And a journalist can talk about it, Jenna.
But Chief, we are not hearing any media person saying about this. And you go against
but what you want us to say now?
Go back down. Can't want us that. Can you imagine Sunday and all police on the street?
But you want for police to be in the street on Sunday? And I police work when they both working Sunday. Which one?
Their mission there is not to do police job. If it is so, I tell the police director to tell police people to tell them that on Sunday no police let you arrest them. It shouldn't be there. Let you see how many police will volunteer themselves. Can you imagine somebody working for another junction, coming to Fata every evening to say, oh, let's go also. We're going to look our money. The suppression is not easy.
Who can talk that one? That they said the police, but who can say they win hustle for that susu man?
And those things we are saying about them because they program around you can hear about in Nigeria, right? They never started one day time. The suppression of the government against the youth. That's why you hear every time.
No, we beg you. That one shouldn't happen yet. No, let's leave that one. That other one about no, that one too.
But you need to talk about it.
Okay. Thanks so kindly. This will be the second to last. Welcome. Let's hear you quickly.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Hello. I don't know what happened, yo. You went off. Welcome, let's hear you.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Jofaya. From Battery Factory.
Go ahead.
You know, the government, what happened, what happened in the government, that the police wants for the president government.
How?
And that he willing to do it, and he wants for the public government. And everywhere you go today, for you not get money. So keep a market today. That means mission to transport the government that is missing. He can't on police director's way.
Okay.
So please market today. You pass that word to the president. You tell that Jim Fire from Battery Factory. Tell it today the step up. Let him market. The director will spoil the government. Yeah.
Okay, I will tell my people to cut the piece that will be playing it every day. The daily president listen, then he will hear it from you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Please, you must call the man voice. The man say you must tell the president, you must call it so the president will hear it. That's how we do it with the call. So, you know, I found myself in a very there's a reason to speak to these things can be a little difficult. I like to understand things deeply. Yeah, and Vanny Dees has said something. Is it that there are spaces actually available? Did that conversation happen? What was there? You know, so I got to understand the details. I am not a fan of people selling anywhere and everywhere. Honestly, I'm not a fan of that. But I also believe